Going to explore how to find the greatest common factor using the ladder method. So for an example, we're going to try to find the greatest common factor of the numbers 6 and 12. So you place those two numbers next to each other inside two lines like this. Now I have to think to myself, what is a factor, a common factor of 6 and 12? And I know that 3 is a common factor. So I put the 3 right outside these lines. Then I say 3 goes into 6 2 times, so that drops down right under the 6. 3 goes into 12 4 times, that drops down right under the 12. Then I still have two numbers here that have a common factor. 2 goes into 2 and 2 goes into 4. So I'm going to draw another one of these lines. And continue. We said that the common factor is 2, so 2 goes on the outside. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 4 2 times. Now I'm left with two numbers here that only have a common factor of 1, so I know I'm done. In order to find the greatest common factor, I need to multiply these two numbers on the side. So 3 times 2 equals 6, making 6 the greatest common factor. I'm going to check my work using a rainbow factor. So if I'm finding all the factors of 6, I'm going to start with 1. It's 1 times 6, 2 times 3, and I'm done. I'll do the same for 12. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4, and I'm done. So now I'm looking at all the common factors. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 6. So now the greatest or largest factor of both 6 and 12 are 6. Okay, let's try that with some different numbers. Let's try it with 24 and 36. Because I want to show you that you can continue the ladder for quite a while and you use the easiest factors that you can come up with. So I'm going to draw my ladder, try to come up with a common factor for 24 and 36. In this case, I'm just going to use a very easy one. I'm going to use 2 because I know both numbers are even. So I put my factor, my common factor on the outside. 2 goes into 24 12 times. 2 goes into 36 18 times. And I see that those two numbers I've come up with now are still both even, so I know I can use 2 again. Let's do that. But I have to draw a new ladder. So I said my common factor here again is going to be 2. It goes on the outside here. 2 goes into 12 6 times. Goes right underneath the 12. 2 goes into 18 9 times. Again, right under the number. Now, is there a common factor for 6 and 9? Yes, 3. So I continue with my ladder. And I said the common factor was 3. So that goes on the outside with all the factors. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. And now I have 2 numbers on the bottom. Their only common factor is 1, so that means I can stop. I need to look at the 3 factors I used over here, the 2, and the 3. I'm going to multiply them together. Two times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So my greatest common factor is 12.